Whoa, this is crazy, folks. Armed federal troops in the streets of Chicago. Nighttime raids, daytime raids. They are out there in full force. Border Patrol, DHS, ICE, the Joint Terrorism Task Force. This is insane, folks. They're going around arresting criminal, illegal aliens, keeping the streets safe of Chicago. I'm going to share some wild footage coming out of Chicago of their troops. They're armed to a T. They're all geared up, and they're rounding people up. Check it out.
Levanta el pie. ¿Cómo te llamabas? Ok, mira derecho. Mira derecho. Ludwig.
Sí, Jean-Pierre Parra Pérez.
Well, federal agents went into homes in the South Shore area last night carrying out immigration enforcement. Border Patrol officials confirming they were looking for Venezuelan gang members.
They said that they arrested more than a dozen people. Fox 32's Joni Lum has more.
A Chicago FBI official confirms the raid in South Shore was part of targeted immigration enforcement, and multiple law enforcement agencies were involved. Neighbors say they were awakened by loud noises in the middle of the night and saw that federal agents dressed in military-style uniforms had surrounded the building at 75th and South Shore Drive. Hundreds of agents were on the scene. A Border Patrol official told Fox News they were seeking 6 high-priority targets, including suspected members of Tren de Aragua, a Venezuelan criminal organization. The official said the building had been overtaken by criminal, undocumented immigrants. One neighbor who did not want to be identified said he saw people being taken out of the building.
I have a lot of mixed emotions about this. You know, I've just moved over here about a year ago, and just seeing it happen in person, it's kind of sad. You hear people screaming, you hear loud bangs and pops, you hear, you see, children outside standing. I don't know if with their parents or not. I mean, it's a little scary,
More than a dozen people were taken into custody and are being processed at the Broadview ICE facility, according to authorities. Joni Lum, Fox 32, Chicago.
Illinois House Republicans are addressing the Department of Homeland Security's request to send troops here.
During a meeting today, they said the governor's opposition to the National Guard is hypocritical.
So what I was saying was, keep in mind that Pritzker has had the National Guard on standby during last year's Democratic National Convention in Chicago to protect Democrat bigwigs, but he opposes calling in the National Guard to protect Chicagoans now. That's safety for me, but not for thee.
Yesterday, Governor Pritzker said DHS has requested 100 military personnel be sent to Illinois to protect federal agents right here. It has not been confirmed if or when that could happen.
Well, Governor Pritzker and other elected leaders believe the ramped up immigration enforcement is meant to intimidate. This comes as just overnight there was dozens of federal agents surrounding an apartment building. This is in the city's South Shore neighborhood. Video shows armed Border Patrol and FBI agents dressed in military gear near 75th and South Shore. One neighbor who did not want to be on camera says he saw 2 people detained. He described what unfolded.
People screaming, you hear loud bangs and pops, you hear, you see, children outside standing, I don't know if with their parents or not. I mean, it's a little scary,
We have reached out to Border Patrol, the FBI, and ICE for more details on this situation. Governor Pritzker denounced the intensified federal law enforcement presence in a press conference yesterday. The governor says the Department of Homeland Security is requesting 100 military personnel to be sent to Illinois. U.S. Attorney General Pam Bondi is directing agents to protect ICE facilities after a weekend of unrest in the Broadview ICE facility. Now, Attorney General Kwame Raoul says this deployment effort seems to be following the same pattern seen in Oregon, which is illegal. He says the president should expect a legal challenge if deployment plans move forward.
This is absolutely appalling. This president is an unstable human being, and it's right for this moment to check him. And we're calling on Congress to do its job. There's no way that anyone in this country should be okay with armed, militarized troops being sent to cities. These individuals, these brave women and men who sign up to serve and protect this country, they do not do it with being deployed against American citizens and residents in mind. This is not only appalling, but this is, quite frankly, an egregious attempt to undermine the sanctity of our democracy.
They are 100% there, folks. And it is believed that more federal troops are on their way, along with the Joint Terrorism Task Force. Donald Trump, the President of the United States, signed an executive order, law and order. This comes this morning when President Trump, Pete Hegseth, talking about the military and the military going to these cities to stop crime, protect ICE from, the looters, rioters, anarchists, criminals. Now, Chicago, Brandon Johnson, along with Pritzker, claim that there are protests and protesters. They're calling them protesters, but what we've been seeing outside Broadview paints another picture. People dressed in all black, Antifa, far left radicals in the front of the facility there, screaming and yelling and berating ICE, blocking ICE from doing their job, throwing things, projectiles. I don't think this is a protest, do you? But ICE and Border Patrol and DHS, ATF is out there. They're in the streets of Chicago and the suburbs. And I believe it's going to get much, much bigger. We're definitely covering this extensively on JLR Investigates. Let me know what you think. We got our eyes on Chicago. Crazy stuff. Let me know what you think. We'll talk soon. JLR Investigates. Stay tuned.